Good morning, my name is Phil Vanderkratz from Signs by Van. I've been doing signs for about 38 years now here in the Monterey Peninsula area. And this morning I just want to talk to you a little bit about carving, hand carving. We use a lot of different materials. We used to use a lot of wood. Now we're using HDU, high density urethane. And what I wanted to show you is just how actual fun this stuff is right here. You have a lot of fun doing it. Basically what we do is we use our CNC router that will actually cut out shapes. This kind of shows the graduated layers that it cuts itself. Then we'll take our carving tools and sanding blocks. This is one I actually made out of a piece of wood, gave it a little bit of a curve to it, so you can do that yourself. You can actually carve this stuff with a pocket knife, although if you buy yourself a nice set of tools, these aren't that expensive, you can kind of play around with that. We are the experts. We've been doing it for years. As you can see, this is one that we had done for a veterinary sign. A really cool, fun project. Out of 2-inch material, this is also done. This was for a contractor. This was his logo that we did. And again, you can see the dimension. It's what they call bas relief, meaning it's not full dimension, but it's partial dimension here. And this is an artichoke that we actually hand carved. Well, we didn't hand carve it. We actually did it with a CNC router to begin with. We got the shape and the various dimension to it. But then we took what I call a V-notch tool. It's a carving tool that they've made for centuries for carving intricate carvings on wood and whatnot. And what we use this for is to actually clean up the lines on some of the dimension that's on here. If you see the dimension that's on here, you see how the fact that it's kind of smooth. But if you want to define any of that and give it kind of a nice shadow to it, then you use the V-notch tool here, and you can actually carve these details into it. And as you look at it, you see it, how it looks. It's actually pretty cool. Once this is painted, this is an absolute killer artichoke. We did this for Castroville, the city of Castroville, and on the O of Castroville, on the actual copy, we used the artichoke, which was kind of a cool, unique thing here. But it's kind of a fun project. My favorite part about dimensional signage is the fact that it creates visual interest. When you put a visual piece of carving onto a sign itself, it literally gives dimension, which creates that attention. Once you capture the attention of people as they're looking at a sign that has dimension on it, it then conveys the message of the sign itself, whatever that might be. But dimensional signage, what happens with dimensional signage is you're standing out from so many other sign companies that have flat signs or just basic dimension on it. When you create a full dimension type piece on a sign itself, you literally capture a wider audience. Please give us a call here at Signs by Van, and we'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have.